Hello, everybody, and happy New Year. For 2025, we decided to do affirmations. So it was weekly affirmations. I read about it where at the end of every week, you would write down on a piece of paper something that you were happy about for that week. Something that went good, something that was awesome, something that, even if you just got out of bed, if that was the best thing that happened that week, type thing, write it down. So, needless to say, I did not do the whole year. It was only half, because towards the half of the year for 2025, I think there was just so much sadness that was happening around me. It was hard to keep writing and keep going with it, but I mentally took notes of things, and it was neat to see exactly how many weeks were in a year. I wrote down the weeks on the calendar so that I knew which week we were on. And I guess when we started this, I didn't think about how I was going to get the affirmations out at the end of the year to read them. So, some of the things that I am happy about was, to a point, reconnecting a bit with a couple of my family members. So that was good. And I am thankful for the hotspot from the library. Thankful for other things from the library. And this hotspot, it goes back in 9 days. Well, actually 8 days now. What you're hearing a little bit, the grunting noises, is Bear. We were just waking up. New Year's Day, New Year's. So, I put them in this jar last year, 2025. But the top is kind of small. So I might need a way. Well, that works. So I'm just going to read off of some of them if I can. Week 4. So this was week 4 into the year of last year. I had a good friend visit. Unfortunately, about that, she ended up not being such a good friend. But at the time, she was being a good friend. Good morning, Bear. He says, good morning. So this is week 16. Palm Sunday. Yes, that was a good time. Palm Sunday was good. Yeah, one thing, if you're gonna give something to somebody, have your intent be real. Don't, but I guess that's another video. Don't, have ultimatums attached to gift giving. Or other things, like, we've had a lot of people say, oh yes, you can do this, but then expect other things in return that we can't give or don't want to give. And then we get told that we're using them, which that's not the case when we're literally given permission or something. But yeah, that's for another time, because this is about affirmations. Week 2, second week of 2025. Good games. Yes, we had some good games. Played a lot of good games. Week 6. Food. Yep. I never thought about doing something like this before, and then I saw it. Write down things that you're thankful for, that made you happy, or something throughout the year. Week 19. Table time dinner and fun decorating. Yes, that was so much fun. Each table was all decorated differently. It was so fun. Seeing all the tables and stuff at church. And all the ladies, they were a lot of good time. It was a good time. That was fun. Week 12. Met Pastor Sarah. Let me tell you, she is one of the best, amazing pastors I have ever met. Unfortunately, she left. But this isn't about the sad parts of 2025. This is about the affirmations. So, week 12, we met the pastor, Pastor Sarah. She is one of the most realist, caring pastors I've ever met in my life. And it's really hard to be able to talk to somebody about things, and she actually listened and she cared, and she's just an amazing person all around. When she asked how you're doing, she actually meant it. Yeah. So amazing. She loved everybody. She loves everybody, I should say. She's amazing. Week 7. a lot of good happened. Super Bowl gift from Brandon. And more. Oh, a lot of good happened. Super Bowl, that was fun at my sister's. And then gift from Brandon. And more, yeah. Week 7, that was a good week. I'll move my water out of the way here. Well, we might be able to get them all out this way. It's working pretty good. I didn't think it was gonna, but it's doing good. Week 18. Worked on a fun puzzle with Unspoken. Yep, that was a pretty good puzzle. It was a truck. I posted a video about it. At church, they have a library, and you get to take out puzzles and do them. But unfortunately, Eiko, on one of the puzzles, decided she was gonna grab some of them, so we haven't taken out any more puzzles until she can not do that anymore, because now we owe the church a puzzle. Week 11. Library reading program, and I can't read what I wrote. Oh, leprechaun houses, yes. And Dr. Seuss Day, week 11. There was a lot that happened that week. I still have that. It's in my little closet. The little leprechaun houses. That was fun. And that's going to be starting again soon. The winter reading program. They have an adults reading program and they have a kids reading program at the library. A lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff. Yeah, I'm going to put that leprechaun house out again on St. Patrick's Day. Put it inside of one of my fairy gardens. That was another good thing that happened this year, but I wasn't able to write it down for an affirmation. We got more parts for the fairy garden. Little trees and stones and stuff. This is week 21. Oh. pop can quota done for the year. Week 21. So, I do a little thing. I don't know if you guys want maybe to come along on some of those adventures with me. Let me know in the comments below if you make it this far into the video. We play a little game where when we go on walks during the winter, it's either 3 coins or 3 pop cans or something. We have to go for a walk and we cannot come back home until we find the equivalent of. And it doesn't always happen, but we found by the 21st week, it was really funny because the quota for the year was already completed at that time. So that was fun. Yeah, so if you ever want to come on one of those adventures with me, let me know. It's basically walking around. Sometimes it's with the dogs, sometimes it's not. Basically on the trail, if we see a pop can, we pick it up. If we're walking down the road, we see a pop can, we pick it up. Now, since certain viruses have been going around, I take more precautions with that. So that's been interesting as well. Bear went back to sleep. Yeah, so that's fun. I also saw an adopt a highway thing that I might want to do, but we'll see. Week 8, I woke up. That was the best thing that happened that week. Oh wait. Week 3. Yep, week 3, woke up. Last January was hard because Unspoken lost his job, and it was hard because we ran out of food and we thought we were gonna die. And we thought, yeah, it was scary. It was a scary time, but we made it. Here we are. We made it. And we're doing good. This is week 17. Easter with Bam Bam and painted pots with Unspoken. That was a lot of fun. That was a good week. Very good week. Lots of fun. Now we just gotta plant something in there. We need dirt. That's what we need, because we have a lot of pots and a lot of things. We just need to get dirt for them. That's why I wasn't able to do the tomatoes yet, but that's still coming up. Planting the tomatoes, but we need dirt. Okay, so this is week. They're all crinkled. Oh, week 10. Week 10. is growing, and Vic said we can have the same plots. Yes, so the community garden, we had week 10. He said that we could have the same plots. And that's actually another affirmation that I could write in there for part of this too that didn't get written down. The garden's going to be growing 50 feet. And so there's going to be more garden videos and more garden. And there's going to be 3 different gardens, 3 more people teaching us stuff, and there's going to be a lot of learning, more learning this year about gardening, and a lot more stuff, and a lot more exciting stuff coming up. I'm excited about it. So that's another